Hello everyone, I forgot to do an intro, so welcome to the video. So, in the last episode where we left off, our valiant hero, aka me, without the valiant or the hero part. Actually, thinking of it, let's grab some lights. And I am running low on... There we go.
Hover pack equipped. Jump twice to initiate liftoff. Jump while airborne to cancel. Jump again to hover. Hold jump for ascension to current maximum height.
You have no idea how much I missed that. Okay, first things first, my favorite thing to do... Do-do. Okay, there we go. It's gonna sound really weird, but the OCD minion in me really wants that streak. Actually, while I'm here, we're gonna quickly save the game, because... Okay, save game. Lord. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the line that breaks that. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna reload that game. We now have that line for the plant, which means pretty much I'm not going to go over anymore, except I think when I build in the water I can get away with it. Ooh, does thou eyes deceive me? Is this actually... we're one a little too low, and this actually lines up. That's okay, we'll figure that out later. There's some shenanigan tokery I can probably perform. Can I build this? Yes, I can. So we're going to come all the way down here with this, and essentially what I'm doing right now is trying to build off a platform. Alrighty then, I'm going to save really quick. Okay, so essentially, just kind of laying out the rough framework. I don't really plan on building here until we get up to Hydro. Speaking of which, you have no idea how much I love the hover pack. We have plenty of you, and you're low on copper. Who would have thought? It's like you just need copper. It's your cocaines. Yeah, I need to get up pretty high for Hydro. Hopefully my frig will not. So once we have guardrails, we can put it up on the edge of these guys, kind of box this guy off. I'll figure out over there later, like that corner I'm not going to touch. This guy will leave attack, because this is just really neat. Not to mention, let me up, there we go. Just satisfying. I mean, we get rid of that, that just gets rid of so much of the aesthetic of this area. Okay, let's start tearing this up and doing the scary part of it. Dare I say it, actually planning. For now, I'm going to want to follow this path. And one thing I will say, if you are playing this game and you're using the mold, don't line up with the edge of the platforms, because you just get this ugly little dirt bit that on the corner there. Literally pop it over one cell. And you get a more aesthetically pleasing finish. Square it off. Square up this chunk over here. And just because I'm right here. And the easy way with warping and stuff, I'm actually lining up my cursor with the center line of the floor here. Little tips and tricks today. Okay, there we go. We got a nice aesthetically pleasing area to look at. Okay, let's organize that. So we have 7 drills, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have no components to craft all that. Actually, how much coal do I have? Not a whole lot, but I do have some good chunk of iron, I guess. Okay, brain. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Which will give me 5, 10, 15, 20. And the filter insert I'm not too worried about. Now to line everything up. Okay, so that's full. Will those two play nicely? Because if so, I can slide you guys down one more. Have my nice one. Yep, you're giving me Z nuggets. You are also giving me Z nuggets. You came out weird. Maybe it's because you need to get that. Try that again. Make sure you got the proper thing going. Yes, yes you are. You're fixed, you're fixed. And make sure you two play nicely. Yep, you're in the ore. In the ore. The one thing I will say is really, really nice about the drills, I like having them in line, and you can, their size is deceptive. They can go really far without having to worry about it. I mean, if the ore node's disappearing from that game mode and stuff, yeah, I can understand that. It's a nice design feature, but when you're playing a game of symmetry, just one of those little quality things that is so much better. I wonder if you'll work too. Do you two play nicely? I don't think you're going to collect anything. Yeah, you do? You do? Yeah, you both are collecting. Corner ones I've all tested. That's good. Yeah, no, I don't gone goofed. I kind of pulled right trigger instead of bumper. I was wondering where all my fuel was running off to. Okay, that's figured out. So in the center here is where I'm going to have all fuel go in. Go. That's going to make this where my ores are going to come out. Yeah, I think I'm going to need more conveyor belts. There we go. We're just use the last of our resources to craft conveyor belts. And yeah, I think I'm gonna split this way. Or run that along the back of the machinery. Which will run you straight over here that way. collection methods. Okay. Do. Blink. Up and over. Sorry, I was being paranoid, like it was not actually working how I wanted to. Wrong one. Probably not the first time I did that. Okay, go and double check. Left. Sorry, right. Right. Okay. So, collection is going to go off this way. I actually have to do furnace math. Each one of these is doing 10, so that's 80... 140. Huh. We're actually producing more than our conveyor belts can handle. Wouldn't have fun. Now we have to do the same thing in reverse. Which we are going to do that. So that's 2 of them. Wink. And one thing I will say, if you're a little concerned about this being too compact, if you're ever doing something like this, I just like having the conveyor belts run by over everything, because it keeps everything nice, clean, tidy, close quarters. When I first started coming up with this design, I had it one more block out. Two. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. So, I'm going to shove 3 in there for right now. Let those run. We'll figure that out. Oh. How do I want to do the overflow? Okay. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And have some misclicks. I'm punching my controller way too fast. So essentially, these guys are going to do all the collecting, shove it in here, because these can only do 20 items a minute. That's 80. This is still not going to be enough, but we have a plan. Don't ask me what the plan is. I have not figured out the plan yet. I will say I require beverage. I'm also, while I'm building the smelter array, letting this back up with fuel and making sure everybody runs efficiently. Example. Getting our all shit stuff out. And it's all backing up here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to upgrade this portion at least to Mark II conveyor belts. Can I unlock them now? I think I built them, yeah, I haven't unlocked them yet. It's going to be conveyor, copper, and stuff I have yet to produce. So I am a little way from that. Okay, since we have this array over here, let us see what our smelters can do. What is our smelting capabilities? Okay, you need 20 a minute to produce your ingots and stuff. I'll have to rebalance all this later, but so be it. 20 a minute. And the stack inserters need electricity and electrical components. I do not have this. No, those will do nice for now. It's not perfect, but it's giving me a job. Okay, so we have 80, I think it was 140, so yeah, 80, 90, 100, that's 140. 140, and I just did math over here. So that's going to be 7 schmelters, which I have 7 actually. That's nice. Just as a CYA, aka just because I'm paranoid. We're going to do 8. I'm going to have 2 lines running them here as well. 2, 4, 2.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress HA1976. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
Okay, how do I want to run this? I think I'm going to burn it down here, and then I will bring it back. Run it here. This little area I'm regretting. Lettuce. Let's run the collection. Because for me, I always want to have a buffer when it comes to any of my systems. I'm going to do that. After that, we'll push everything into this one chest. Definitely going to want to update some of this stuff later on. We can do that. Not that I like going off the conveyor belt, but we will do that. Let's get the grabbers in. Okay, the far ones here I will make fuel. Not fuel, the far ones out here I'll make ingots. And the other ones I will make. Actually, I remember how I do this stuff. I need ingots I need ore a lot more faster than I will fuel. So I don't even bother playing coy. I'm just going to run it straight down. There we go. So that's just going to keep loading it up. Out will come my finished material, and in will go. Fuel chest. Ep.2, that will be the right height for the machines. Actually, changed my mind. I want you one higher just for headroom. So we're going to run this similar to how we did the drills. Go. Get our fuel. that? Oh, right. The game will not let me. The game does not let you have the boxes next to each other. There we go. So that's fixed. Collection. Which I'm actually going to just have collection come down here. And that's going to be a problem, so we're going to come over here. There we go. And we're going to dump a last bit of fuel in there. Just let that all pack up. And I mean, eventually something in this is going to back up. And in my case, it's going to be the collection system. Boink, boink. Okay, there we go. We got a more proper iron collection system going on here. Everybody is shipping up ore. You guys aren't getting fuel regularly enough. Which, it doesn't surprise me, these two machines here are the furthest from everything. I kind of split the collection system at a different angle. But we got iron coming in, we got ingots coming out. And eventually the fuel's just going to regulate itself, or everything's going to run out and go empty. Speaking of empty, I'm out of beverage, which sucks. Oh well. Yeah, fuel issues. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna let that do its thing. Yeah, you're all grumpy at me. You could use more stuff. I've been neglecting collecting over here, so please be 200. Close, 194, I'll take it. Means I get more drills, and we get a little bit closer to level 4, which, yes, I realize I should be playing this a lot smarter, but I wanted my hydraulic stuff first.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Beware of current.
Yeah. You're probably telling me to go to level 4 or 5 or something. Actually, I can't see the other levels, so I'll figure that out later. conveyor belts do I have? 350. Okay. And I do not have a lot of grabbers left. I do have some smart grabbers. Those are always pleasant. The copper I'm actually wanting to do differently. I want to mine all the resources and stuff that come here. And I'm going to ship it on this side of the area. So I'll have a collection over here. Maybe I can just, maybe if I dig a little bit of this out, I can squeak in the smelter array. It's actually kind of dark. Any right, it's gone. Now there's some biological material I can collect though. Actually, I know one area I want to go on adventure to. We're here somewhere. Should be level with it. Just I'm liking this spot. Here we are. This little empty area here. I'm not sure Spark's gonna say anything as I scan.
No protection zones out here with these ruined facilities, Breaker. You can scan everything, you can take everything.
I like scanning and taking stuff. I mean, I'm not getting gears, I'm just getting a bunch of components for you, but you know, happy times. Nothing else here, and you can see more of that area that I want to drill down to. It's all lit up, nice and yellow. Where's the hole I came in here? Right over there. I don't think I'm going to get out the way I came in, unless I build a ladder. But, am I parallel with something? Yes, I am parallel with something. I should. Yeah. Okay. How high can I jump this gap? I think I can force myself into that hole. Yes, I can. Am I high enough? Nope. Am now. Yay. No one's gonna notice there's a hole all the way back here. Good job, team. Actually, speaking of team, don't ask me why team made me think of this. I can roll. Do I have plant material? I don't think I do. Oh, I do. I have 61 of it. Because I was about to say, I do not have enough of this guy to thresh. For a bit. Okay. I think I put on the other one, put off the other bit long enough. I was about to say, did I accidentally just line these up perfectly? And the answer is no. No, I did not. But I will pop a save. I thought I was going to destroy that plant over there. I am one off on all. Okay. Big ol' hunk of this. Okay. Do the bar thing, save, then place, because I knew that was going to happen. Ask me how I knew, because it's happened to me half a dozen times. Just in this recording, just on this map. Okay, so let us go that way. And I think I'm going to need to get much closer to you. We're going to go say that now. Yes, we can. And we are going to cheat Sea Doodles the system. How are we going to cheat Sea Doodles it? Simple. I'm going to come out here. I want to go one more block actually, so we're into that. Walk around. I admire the giant blue plant that's still there. Admire the giant blue plant that's still over there. And plant that right there. And then pop down a save because I'm probably going to blow something up in the near future. I don't think that's going to work nicely. Yeah, we're going to hold off on that. A lot of this is just scaffolding, if you will. Once we get to Hydro, I'm going to do some diggy. Speaking of diggy, time to diggy hole. Yeah, no, I'm not there. Yeah, probably I'm going to get past it. Clean up this side of the rock. Say how paranoid I am. I'm going to delete that giant blue plant on the other side of all of this. How far can I go? Okay, I'm going to pop down a save because I'm paranoid. But I would like to come up here and leave something.
Your base building efforts are off to a solid start, Breaker. Keep it up.
Well, I mean, it's not like your base building is any better than mine. Are you still out of fuel, or did I actually just... did we spend it all already? Okay, you're still dividing it. You're joking, the system's not even backed up. Well, at least on the smelting front. We're gonna turn you off. Well, we're gonna shrink just like this. Okay, there we go. Some more plant matter. Hopefully you get the brunt of it. Because yeah, some of the smelters aren't even fired up. If this is all fueled, it should be running way past peak performance. At least give me a good chunk. Okay. As much as I don't want to, I think I can squeeze the smelting array over here. Because that one's not too big. Actually, I know what I want to do. And I'm not gonna lie, I think it's gonna be kind of neat, and I really should light up this build as I go along, but I'm not going to just yet. I want to build a wacky contraption while my sister tries to prove to her mother that she's not crazy by tattling on me for building something really, really cool. Very nice. There we go. Okay, can I send you without you getting deleted? Yes, yes I can. I'm still going to pop down a save because I'm paranoid. Okay, you're... Let's go... 5. So I'm going to walk all the way over here. We're going to clear this section out. Which, hopefully, should be big enough for what I want. With this area. It's a big, beautiful spot. And I would like my smeltings to be symmetrical. Got 3, so 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and that should give me 14. Conveyor belts. I need iron, actually. Which, surprisingly enough, I have iron for once. Yeah, I need a better fuel source. That is going to be my only solution for this down the road. Which, speaking of... Yeah, no, I don't have a good... I don't have access to a good fuel source just yet. I think synthesizing... Yeah, it's going to be on the next tier for Victor here. Bio bricks and then bio... I can just upgrade that all the way up. Okay. You're probably paused because you're out of materials. Okay, 30. That's actually 50, 60, and the rest I'll put in conveyor belts. Because I have 23 chests and I don't think I need that many. This guy just 4, I want to say. Yeah, 1 for fuel, 1 for collection, 2 for overflow. Speaking of which, how is my overflow doing? Overflow is backed up. Okay. I mean, unfortunately, the only way that system's going to fix itself is literally as when I get a better fuel source that lasts longer. Because I have 200 biobricks here, which I'll dump in this system here just to kickstart it. Because recipe rise, copper is a very popular one. Okay. How can I fit all of here? Yeah, you're not going to be able to reach it. I don't know why I'm counting. I should be able to fit all of this. I might need a little bit more room on this end, but obviously I'm hoping I can squeeze you in here.
You're off to a good start with those mining drills, Breaker.
We collect copper. I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze. I mean, the only way to find out is to cheat the system. Yep. Save you. I'm getting uncomfortably close to that plant. Go. popped out of save. I really don't want to lose that one. And it's still there. Okay, I'm happy. Rectified fauna. New engineering. Sorry, that one actually. This plane is stressing me out more than it should. Okay, so fuel is going to come from fuel's going to come from here. And same thing with these guys. I believe we ran fuel straight in the back and came out the side with our resources. Fuel we ran down low, and resources I think we ran up high. I'm not gonna lie, my brain is drawing in majorous blankoses on this. Or, oh, for those that got confused by that, my brain's drawing a major blank. Run. It bugs me when the game does that sometimes. I want that right now. Go up and over. And I did it again. Huh. Well, I messed that one up, but oh well. Yeah, this system over here is going to be a little bit weirder. Okay, run it straight to there. And fuel is going to come in. So, split the system over here. Do-do-do-do. We'll drop it here. go. Okay, so fuel, done. Now, the smelting array. Which, actually, now I'm thinking of it, we require the buffer. Well, it looks like the fuel's finally backing up over here. Turn that around. Let's pour another 2,000 units in there. We'll have to figure something else out down the line for fuel, because this is going to hurt real bad, real fast. But hey, only 94 more meters to go. Okay, we have 2 furnaces. I'm going to want 8 all day. I can build 1. And someone tells me it ain't the limestone that's the problem. How much copper do I have? Not a whole heck of a lot. Okay. At least we can get some of this started. I like it right there. We'll do that.
Your stuff has places to go and machines to meet, Breaker. Keep building those conveyor belts.
Quit telling me what to do. Essentially, if you haven't figured it out, what I want to do is remember I don't have to forget how to place chests. Make sure you can conveyor belts always point in the right direction. Okay. And you do that. I'll have my resources come out there. And I'll have my fuel out. And collection will go right there. That'll be in. lay on the ground. We got 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I kind of thought that would happen. What we're going to do is actually delete all that actually. But double check into 3, that's 4, that's 5, 6, 8. Yeah, kind of figured that would happen. Come on. That'll be a chest. That'll be a chest. That'll be me deleting the 4. Chest. There's the first set of wrappers. Oops. Let's put Spark back in a ring at this point. What's up, Spark? Okay. Want that. We'll do this whole thing as inefficiently as possible because I'm too lazy to start actually properly mass producing all of this. Okay, there we go. That's going to back up eventually. Oh, someone already has. Let's get you. I'm going to need a lot more grabbers than that. We'll do that. I'm just short of expensive copper components. But that's what interesting. Alter, why are you expensive? actually one thing I do need to do. All that organic material in here. I'm having the bio bricks in there. Just as a added measure of the other half in here. Let that stuff sort itself out. Also, before I forget, I have raw ore for both you guys to get rid of. There we go. You're supposed to be emptying. That might be why I'm actually having issues. Pretty much, if these back up, the whole idea is this absorbs it to some degree. Which honestly, at this point, all I'm doing is waiting for it. Just getting smelters. So I think I'm going to call it here for the episode. There's not much more exciting going on. I'm literally going to wait for the ink, nothing gets the stuff, to get 3 more smelters. That's going to be it. No real point in me holding on just for the sake of adding minutes to a video. So, comment what you would like to see next. I'm always looking for ideas and stuff. I'm hoping next episode actually to get down up to level 4 for Hydro, so we can start actually working on the water situation. At that point, I'm probably going to take a pause from trying to get up to the next level. And burn through a lot of the copper over here. Trying to get that all dealt with, and more just getting. Sorry, my mind is wandering. Getting just a lot of our operation up and running. Which thrashers, I can give you one of those and kindle mine stem. I'll actually knock that out right now, which will help just with the bio brick production down the line.
Task inbound. Thresher. Supply with resources to produce a variety of organic goods. Electrical power required.
Yeah, that's gonna do its thing up
Your
there.
thresher is up and powered. Good. Now, take some of the raw kindle vines you've been scooping up as you were harvesting plants and put them into the thresher.
Actually, one of the things I can do is excess from threshing and whatnot. I can use that to brain fart to add to the fuel system. More stuff to burn. We got that. I'm gonna let him run off. And before I wrap up this episode up, let's just get to the next level. Yeah, we're gonna need water wheels for the next one. I can see that, and port composer.
Terminal upgraded. New technologies and recommended tasks available.
The tech tree is really opening up now, Breaker. Water wheels and mining charges are both going to be things I promise you won't know how you got this far without. Cooling systems will probably help you open up a lot of broken, overheated facility doors in the sector, too. And keep an eye out for those blue research core fragments.
Local signal deciphered. CS1812. Report to production terminal Victor for triangulation.
Speed upgrade for that. Synthesize stuff. I want the biobricks, yes. We'll optimize that. Why not? I'm not really concerned about smelting speed at the moment. Monorail systems come in handy eventually. Rail running, don't need to worry about. Power consumption is definitely going to be a want. Replacer, yes, I want the replacer. And grab the mass collect. Construction, colorful light stuff and decorative blocks. Yes, I do want that, but that's not a priority. We will worry about that.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Narrow frequency.
No, I'm not going to need too much power. But I definitely want to start doing a basic power grid over here. You guys are probably producing better. Yeah, 15 a minute, which means you're going to be doing a little bit more ore than these guys have handled, which is okay. I built for the bump. Before the upgrade, I only needed 7. That's why I had the 8th one. You no get. Why no get? You have to back up. Okay, I rambled on enough. I need 3 more smelters. Tune in the next episode when we have those. That's gonna be it. Hope you have a nice day. Comment stuff, like, subscribe. Just hope you had a nice chill gaming session here. Until next time. Bye-bye.